Okay, I'm rolling. Nice airport.
Yeah. If you turn on photogrammetry, this area is looking super nice. Even some of the ridges have the photogrammetry detail.
Well,
Are you using photogrammetry, Georg?
I am today, yeah. Unless my frames drop below 60, then I'll have to turn it off.
Well, that's weird. I always play with photogrammetry on. It's like the point of playing this game.
Yeah, sort of.
Is that the plug-in?
Oh, that's the
That's default.
sort of like photo scanned scenery.
No, I meant where's the setting?
Oh, it's in data. General options
Yeah.
data.
Oh, it's in the game. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was some
Yeah.
new plug-in.
Get it
Yeah,
when
and
you purchase the game.
it is strange because it's under the data settings, not under the graphic settings. Isn't it? It's a bit odd.
What could we do now for half an hour?
Well, yeah, some people have data restrictions on their bandwidth.
Do we
what
have
do
an
now?
820 coming in for landing?
Yeah, see that?
What do we do for half an hour now?
We can chill on the ridge and wait for TimTom to join us.
I'm
for
looking at the ridge.
example.
I'm still flying straight out right to the southwest. I'm hoping the ridges behind me are a lot bigger than these ones in front of me.
There's one to the right of you. It's not very big, but keep in mind we only need 2,000 feet for the start.
Shame I bloody well released early.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
Press the wrong blooming button.
Ah, bummer.
Are you on vacation?
Are you 20? Hey?
Yeah. Are you on
No.
vacation? Pressing wrong buttons, vacation
Alright.
mode?
Oh, no. Can't take that as an excuse.
I don't know. I keep on getting this annoying beeping sound. Like a beep 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 beep
Yeah,
beep,
that's
beep,
the
beep.
that's the localizer or something like that. It's when you're crossing the line of the runway and there's a direction finding localizer for that particular
Oh.
airport.
Yep, that would be it.
Thanks.
Make sure you double check your time. If your flight is 33, you have a clock on the right side. So it should be 3 minutes after 5 or something like that.
I must say, a lot of planes on the southeast server today.
I see that, yeah.
Top tip, I'm in the wrong server.
Oops.
That'll explain why I
Newbie.
can't see any noob. That's why I can't see any planes. I was like, what the fuck? No, I was testing my nameplate.
You want to fly alone, I guess. Longing for a next beta version.
Yes.
Even you think just doing some really high.
They're higher than freaking Kerry.
Oh well, that's true, yes.
That was
On the West USA server, I never see any gliders ever. Canada, USA.
Yeah, I guess
They'll
big
fly planes.
country with the same number of gliders as the UK, which is 15,000 or
I mean, in the game, not in real life.
so.
In real life,
Yeah. I'm just guessing there aren't that many Americans playing gliders, flying gliders in the sim, and there aren't that many flying gliders, not proportionately to this size of the country. But
Like,
there
they're
are-
all Europeans.
yeah, probably half of them are Europeans who happen to be over there. But,
So unless you go on like YouTube, most of them are from America though, so it's kind of weird.
when I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, when I did it, there were 15,000 gliders and 300,000 light aircraft. And in the UK, I think the numbers were approximately equal or something like that. Maybe it was, but the ratio wasn't anything like this high. Maybe it was 30,000, 15,000.
Light aircraft is an ultralight or just light aircraft?
General aviation, which obviously there's a shit ton of that these days.
The ultralights where the maximum is like between 1,200 and 1,400 pound takeoff weight, and a maximum speed of 160, I think, 160 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then there's light aviation, like Cessnas and stuff like that, 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I just noticed flying in Jersey, Pennsylvania, you'd have mom and pop come poodling by in their Cessna or whatever. There was a lot of that, And I was never really convinced they were even looking out of the window.
Probably not.
You
Seeing
landed it.
anything nice down there, Chaz?
Yeah, a few nice fields, I think.
Which is working.
Yeah, it's not a good
Yeah. So the peak of this local ridge is 2,700.
So we need to be really fast today because at 9 o'clock Denmark, Germany is starting.
Yeah.
Second
You
monitor.
Are you sitting on 2 chairs then?
Hey, you sit on two.
I
Sorry.
split my screen.
Yeah, Flyga. Is it Denmark or Germany?
I think I misunderstood. I thought you were laughing.
I have a problem. I like both.
One butt cheek and one chair, one butt cheek and another chair.
So, Flyga, you're a politician.
Well, I'm more German than Finnish.
Cable released.
That's it.
But maybe you can start a bit earlier today because we start altitude as well. How soon is it?
Yeah. We can start in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Oh, no.
Hey Tim, have you ever been called Little Tim?
Tim Littleton?
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
Tiny
Yeah,
Tim, that's
Tiny
what
Tim,
Oliver-
that's it.
Screw. Dickens, anyway.
Yeah. This was Carol.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
That's not. There's a jet below me.
Actually getting a lot of lift on the bottom of these ridges. It's kind of interesting.
How many?
3.
3, okay.
No skill. Sorry. I'm sure we're in the airspace of that airport still.
Right off the runway. I bet they
Yep.
take off and land the other way though, don't you think? As much as they possibly can.
Yeah, I would say
Maybe.
so.
Mind you, there's a town at the other end of it as well. Pretty much.
There's a jetliner coming in now, so
D20, what kind of map are you using on your nav computer?
Oh, they're actually two separate map systems. There's the Bing map, which is a built-in bitmap terrain blobby map that's built into the flight sim, and then I've extended it so that you can have any other of those free map types you can get on the internet, which are Google,
Apple.
Street. Oh no, I mean I'd have had to pay for that, I think. So
Which one are you using?
Well, you can click through the knob in the top left-hand corner.
Well, I know, but which one you?
Oh, me?
You selected for yourself.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, I've been developing a similar but new gauge that's going in some other gliders going in the stemmer. So I've been, I'm so sort of up to my armpits in the freaking map.
I'd buy an instrument like this that had everything you put in this one.
1 minute.
It'd be expensive, wouldn't it?
I like the artificial horizon, especially if you get near cloud base or in the bottom a little.
Okay, 2,000 for a start.
30 seconds.
You starting on the right-hand side of the start, Georg?
I'm just circling around. I won't be too close to the start today.
Okay.
15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Thank you, Georg.
Ladies first.
Yeah. You should take your time, because otherwise we'll follow you, don't we?
Exactly. Not that there's much navigation to do today, but there's a few decisions to be made.
It's sad that we don't have Clock with us today, because he's good at decisions.
Yeah.
sometimes bad.
We're all within 100 feet of each other.
Not bad start, damn it.
Ah, you fool.
This is the close flying.
It's great, yeah.
Would be able to start it properly.
You're not alone, Chaz.
Can get somewhat of an idea how the terrain in Flight Sim 24 could look like and where they have photogrammetry data for the mountains by looking at this photogrammetry ridge here.
Oh, it's even going to look better because they're going to add the geometry too.
Yeah, yeah. During the expo, they also mentioned that Orbex is in charge of all the DEM data in this sim, in the 24 sim, which is
Yeah,
good
I've seen
news because they've been very good at optimizing the LODs, so there's less pop-ups when they did their add-ons for 2020, New Zealand and South America. They're really good at that.
Right at the back.
Well, that's not a bad place to be, I think, Chas, you know.
I wouldn't like not right at the back. Taylor and
Somebody's got to
Charlotte.
watch your back. We're proud of you.
Definitely Taylor and Charlie.
Oh crap! I forgot to start the B21 logger. Shoot.
Get the nav map running or something else, maybe?
I have a little nav map.
You can get the GPX from that later.
I don't want to start it an hour in advance, but I should because I then if I put it off, then I forget. I can tell Flieger Papa is in a hurry to finish the task.
Yeah, no football spoilers in here, please, today. I might just relive the match after the flight.
No
From the
Formula
beginning.
1 spoilers either. I'm
Yeah.
behind there.
Yeah, all he uses his left foot on the game. Is that a spoiler?
I was just about to say the results of the sprint race, but heck, no, I wouldn't. Nothing
I
worse
don't
than
actually
story
watch
time.
soccer. You know, I just think it's a terrible game, but whatever.
No, talking about Formula One.
It's not as bad as watching golf, but I mean,
No, it was no time for watching the sprint race today. I was out sailing, getting back home.
Yep, just I'm too old for sailing now. My body doesn't work the same way.
But it was quite nice yesterday out in the harbor, and it was a little bit rainy afternoon. Watching the practice and the qualify yesterday in the boat, it was nice.
One thing I used to love was sailing was actually sailing in the dark at this time of the year, but not really in the dark. It was brilliant. Yes, a sailing night.
That ridge is pretty fantastic texture-wise, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fortunately, Dan's here.
Yeah, I know.
But my frame rate is not great.
It's so weird.
Oh, the nice ridge is finished. Now it's looking how it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm stuffing a wee bit.
At least my frames are above 60 FPS again.
do you play with ray tracing?
But Sim doesn't have ray tracing. What do you mean?
Yeah, it does. You have to enable it in the config file, but as long as your
No.
card has ray tracing,
No, there's no ray tracing. That's it. You think there is, there isn't. I guarantee you that.
That's coming in 24.
well, there's a config file for it, and if you search on Google, you can find it.
Yeah, but that's just a relic. It's not actually used, I don't think so.
Well, I know
They
it's different, so
But to answer your question, I'm not
you're
enabling
not
that
using
now.
it, yeah. I guess it's just me, the Westerner. Oh, there's a Westerner fighting against the tide, filling in the swamps, building land. These damn Westerners.
They get everywhere.
Taking all the beautiful women. Yeah, Western Arms.
Okay, my high route along the back ridge didn't pay off quite as much as I thought.
Already a bad decision.
No, not the worst I've ever made.
The safe one, I suppose.
The top half of the middle was falling in.
Are you transmitting, B?
I might not be.
Don't-
Hang on. I'm on it.
He's incognito.
Man, I've been flap one the entire game so far.
Yeah.
It's not a game, it's a simulation. Remember what I said?
You were trying to fly past 160. Please slow down.
There will be a slower middle part of the task.
Oops, didn't mean.
And that type of flying, although easy, it's so much fun too.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a close call.
Actually, talking about ray tracing, that would be nice if they implemented properly in 24 for the shadows.
Yeah, they did talk a lot about the graphics though, didn't they? In the
Yeah.
in those dev updates. Like even when they're talking about, yeah, we've added cirrus clouds. What they mean is they've painted them, and then they're saying, you know, can you talk a little bit more about what you've done with the clouds? And then, what's his name? Just spoke the whole time about how we're going to get the colours right and the light right because that's all like so much better. And it was all about the graphics. You know, it all sounded
Yeah.
great. You think, oh, you know, this is going to be good. But when you kind of listen to it, it was, you know, tell us about the clouds was all about the illumination.
Oh, so all about the visuals of the cloud.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Listen, I think it's going to be an improvement from 2020 anyway.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Just being able to use all the cores gives a lot of options too for
Yeah.
spreading the workload out.
Indeed.
Well, I'm sure we'll still be bitching about things, but you know.
Oh yeah.
I saw something about the new gauges, storing gauges, a couple of storing gauges that are going to be in.
Yeah.
That was a nice surprise to see that on the live stream.
It was cool. Your name was mentioned, B21.
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the-
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Say, well, I know that guy. I fly with him
Yeah.
every weekend.
Well, if you can't modify the game, I don't think I'll be playing it. I just purchased Miniam and the encrypted engine file, so you can't modify the plane.
Which plane is that? Sorry.
It's called the Miniam. There's even a website for it where you can buy plans for it.
What kind of plane is it?
It's kind of like a glider. It looks like a glider from the cockpit onwards, but it has a high wing instead of a monoplane.
Okay.
And it has a engine in the back with a shaft that goes out.
Oh yeah.
with an
Oh, it's a
inverted,
pusher.
It's a pusher. It has an inverted V rudder.
A big tail.
It's a V tail that's converted. Yeah. So it's. I want to say it's very acrobatic.
Aerobatic, yeah.
Aerobatic, but
What's the wingspan?
I think it's like 350 feet squared or something. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking.
Well, I was thinking it affects just the length of the wings affects the G you're likely to be able to pull in it.
I think it's positive 6 Gs and negative
Okay.
4 Gs.
Yep, sweet.
But like I said, it has those high wings, so it's kind of weird how it, kind of excited. You ever use aerobatic?
I'd like to see that thing land with the tail pointing down.
Be like a predator.
It's got wheels on the end of it.
It actually lands like a muscle car. You know, where they raise the top.
Oh yeah.
Bottom. But it has a low drag. You know, I think it's like 20 drag or something like that.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
It takes a lot to actually land it.
I wish you don't slow down a bit so we can catch up faster. I've already
At
gone
least-
three times on DNA.
Yeah, at least you know you've had a slow start, so you're probably gradually catching us up. You know, and you're going to come out ahead.
Don't know if I would go that far.
This is a fun flight. Thanks, Gail.
It is.
Thanks.
Yeah, I love bridge flights. Hopefully not to just splash landing somewhere.
It looks like that landmass off to the right, that's where we're going to be coming between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah, that is not a high ridge, is it?
Nope.
Nope. The middle part looks good.
Yeah, it's above sea level. What do you do that?
It'd be like June flying.
You got to squirt out the back.
Yeah.
Biggest challenge will be not to exceed VNE limits.
Yeah, I've done twice I think so far. trying to catch you guys up.
I can see your glider for sale on Wings and Wheels saying only stressed out on Saturdays. Flown to church on Sunday.
One careful owner.
Wow, big bump off this end here.
Got my left hand not on the flaps lever, but on the air brakes lever today.
It's nice to mix these flights up though. You know, have a bit of a race, you know, a bit of a sled run for a bit.
Yeah.
It's another race.
Nah.
But this is a perfect bridge, though, man. It's long.
It kinda stops here, but not really. But kinda does.
Have you got any recorded on the instrument though?
Not yet.
Fine.
And again, this is too easy to get in. It's the pressure trying to catch up.
Yeah, but I reckon we're speeding you up, Chess. I reckon this is going to pay off.
Might have too much VME at the end of the line.
You're heading out into the bay, Gale, for some reason.
I am, yeah.
You're going coastal.
I'm gonna do what I did my test flight. Because there is a little bit of a rich gap, you know, coming up on the main coast.
You still got to get to waypoint 3 though, but you're heading perpendicularly away from it. Oh, hang on a minute, no, we're going to waypoint 1. What am I talking about? I'm going to the wrong waypoint.
Oh.
Bye, suckers. I should put a waypoint on this freaking valley or whatever, Colp.
Curious to see if this is a better choice or not to fly over soon.
I will test the coast.
good news is with the sea behind this ridge, it's easier to eyeball that you're on the slope, isn't it? You know, you're just keeping that horizon on the same point relative to the peaks. And fly that slope down.
Not a hard day, isn't it?
But if you don't make it over the ridge, then you're really in the shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Block could do it though. He'd be ridge soaring just these little bubbles of ridge that's in front of where the ridge we're trying to get to. And he'd be nibbling along there.
Be ridge soaring the waves.
Yeah.
This ridge here on this island is actually split into a first and a second
Yeah.
one.
So if you had to, you could take the first ridge round into that bay. Shall I give that a go?
Yeah, I did that actually on my
Did
test
you?
flight. Yeah. If you zoom in on the map, you can see that the ridge on the north side of that island
Yeah.
actually is more continuous and leads actually directly to the waypoint.
Looks like you might have to fly uphill a little bit in the middle of it.
I feel good at that.
Ooh. Taking the North Ridge, Georg.
Yes.
Okay. If I can get over it, I'll try it. I've actually slowed down slightly from my enthusiastic start crossing. Just
Yeah,
really sure.
yes, same.
Yeah, so you mean, Georg, you don't have much of a problem there, do you?
No.
Okay, I'll follow Georg. Do you reckon Big you're gonna get crossed over?
I'm going to go straight over to the South Ridge. There's not much in it, I think. Georg's probably right.
I'll save the south ridge for when we're coming back. From this waypoint.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you say game Hawks? Same thing. Can't imagine it's a very productive Hawks.
With this competition pressure, we'll probably finish the task under 1 hour 40.
I told my wife it'd probably be a lot more than 2 hours. You know what it's like, they towed off you for 2 hours, towed off you if you're late.
This ridge, this side, just so you know, is all trees.
Yeah, not the best.
Now you tell us.
Second island will be no different, but even lower ridge, also covered in trees.
So there'll be twig removal after flight.
Bloody hell, Georg. You got a lot further ahead on that ridge.
Oh,
Hasn't it?
It's like a rainforest on this side.
It's getting just a little bit better now.
People closing in from all directions.
What's the average pilot weigh? Like 5 kilograms? Because we're flying so fast.
I put an extra. I maxed out my weight,
me too, yeah.
fattening the pilot up.
Oh, no, I forgot to do that. And yes, I remember there, but I was kind of close in time tonight. I just first started eating
My task speed at the moment is 224 kilometers per hour.
Wow, that's fast.
224.4.
Mine's 208. So,
Ruse. Toggling along at 980 feet. Taking
Pushing the
coast
limits.
I thought there would be more rock near the water, but no.
It's probably rock in real life, and sometimes the sim puts trees, but there are no trees.
yeah, that's a problem in time flying.
We're interested to see what it's like coming back on this ridge, because we're going to be low. We'll get to a lower start now, crossing this bay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, slight tailwind.
Yeah, well that would be for us. As we have a slight headwind.
You can do it, Ruth. You're disappearing behind the trees. You're down there. Oh, edgy move by the guys who stayed on the main shoreline.
Yeah.
Freaking Boston, actually.
Yeah, you're right.
There is a little gap, and you can squeeze through the island.
Who's definitely taking the low level route.
Yeah.
That's usually my trip.
Yeah, definitely lost 1 or 2 minutes there by heading over early here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will die 3 miles before finish.
There's a lot of water as well to cross.
I reckon this is going to be the leg that sorts us out. This waypoint 1 to waypoint 2. If we all go the exact
Yes.
same route, I suppose we'll do it in roughly the same, apart from Rue, who's digging a tunnel. But,
Taking that negative ridge lift.
just to prove how good a pilot you are, right? You don't need positive ridge.
I did the entire course below sea level.
Murray?
I've got a load of people heading towards us.
It was Larry. I didn't realise that
Yeah.
he was so far ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, at least a minute.
Clayton looks sneaking through the valleys.
At low level.
Yeah.
In a real life scenario, if that kind of race existed, and I don't know if it does, but how would you fly safely back and forth like this with the bridge and the other people?
We wouldn't be head on. A task wouldn't be set that you'd be
Like this, okay.
The whole competition is going head on. Half of it is going head on towards the other half. It's just terrifying.
Carnage.
Yeah.
Well,
There are.
It's to test your farm.
My
Task is sponsored by Flarm.
my originals would apply.
Oh yeah.
Or OGN, the Open Glider Network has a similar local device that you can cobble.
Too much noise on the farm, so I turned it off.
You don't even know that you're heading towards people.
What glider are you flying? Because
Yeah, that's me.
No, that B-21 tag mod, I can fuse around pretty good.
Hello.
hopefully the ray tracing in Flight Sim 24 will improve how the clouds are rendered in the shadows, you know.
It should.
Yeah. So they don't appear such ash-like like they do right now.
But they didn't talk about the thing is we don't know is it gonna my question is it's only gonna be ray tracing in the cockpit or for the entire world? That's what I'm not sure about.
That's a good question, yeah.
They only show the ray trace shadows into the cockpit, so maybe I don't know.
That was a nice mark on the waypoint. First time I tried, I did an Immerman on the waypoint.
Really? Nice.
I don't know if it was a gain, probably not, but it's more fun.
Is the AS allowed to do MMOs? I'm sure it is.
I haven't read the manual, so it's probably okay.
Oh, that's okay. So who reads manuals anyway? A manual is if all else fails, read the manual.
Oh, I haven't even set my McCready yet. What should I set it to?
8.
By the way, on the LS4 task we flew on Wednesday, the estimated arrival height I've got in the glider was off by 1,000 feet. I don't know why that was though. If the terrain data is not accurate there or what, I don't know.
For the finish, was that?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Mine
very
was
inaccurate.
okay, actually. Mine was
I
okay,
couldn't make
but
it. How'd it go?
I've noticed sometimes by using the task planner that the elevations in some areas in Finland are not correct.
Yeah, that could be it.
It could be you gain a lot of unexpected ground lift.
No, I mean I was almost over the finish line, and it was still telling me I was arriving 1,000 feet below.
The start
sounds like
was
an elevation
the wrong
error, yeah.
height. The finish had the wrong height.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Also, for the task next week, I had problems with the task planner. Couldn't set the elevation for the waypoints. It
No,
just
once
set
you go
0.
above, yeah, once you go above about anchorage, there's no elevation data available. So you have to get topo map up and read it off the contour lines.
That's what I mean. So that is okay. Now you all know where the next task is also. It's not
Antarctica.
Anchorage, but it's probably not far away.
But what's the catch on the task?
You need a canoe.
Bring your toboggan.
Snow involved.
That's gonna be a fun task.
Well, you're kind of hosed over in this area if you need to land.
That's why a lot of competition players now have engines on them of some description.
Hey, Chaz, you just came past me.
At last.
Congrats.
Might have been the VME a few times, so. Yes, I saw you down there. I do like ridge flying. It was what I was good at with mostly ridges at El Arena.
What are you flying between one?
Today I'm in the JS380.
Oh, okay. A bit slower than the S33, isn't it?
There's not really, it might be slightly, but there's really not much in it. It's hard to measure a difference.
Well, it doesn't really know.
At least I seem to be slower. And I'm always flying the JS3. I'm quite sure I would be slow also on the AS33.
beach, actually 400 feet above me. We were pretty close back, a couple of kilometers back.
Yeah, well, a few Viennese.
So that's the secret, huh? A few Viennese. What's the doctor prescribing? 25 an hour or what? You don't hit the red buzzer at least 5 times, you're not trying?
Something like that, yeah.
Sounds about right.
We're approaching Wycliffe Island.
Oh, that's a nice name.
And watch out, I lost a lot of height disconnecting the island.
Is that a Lost reference or? As you cross over to the island, if you look to the right, you can see the ridges get lower and lower towards the end, which will be our next leg. So be sure to maintain some altitude, because we'll have to cross over to the mainland after that. Not that you can get much altitude from this island, but yeah.
I see people are down under 1,000 feet over there already.
Mm-hmm. This island is the reason I chose the 15 knots preset, not the 10 knot preset.
Yeah, good idea.
Plus, it seems like it's an ocean of trees.
Yeah. Just enough lift to not land here.
That's always good.
It's bitter and there's no place. Forgot my snorkel and mask.
I think I'm going to be flying into the sun on here on this ridge.
Throw it in the canoe. Haven't started your motor yet, have you, Georg?
Say again?
Haven't started your motor yet, have you?
No.
He didn't turn it off yet.
Does the little window make a difference? That small sliding window?
It makes a little noise,
Oh,
but it doesn't change the drag. Do you mean in real life, or you mean in the sim?
No, in the sim, because
No,
I
it's just a
noticed
wind.
it was opened.
No, it's a wind. There's a wind noise that I added. That's all. I think a little noise as it slides open. I think.
I'll tell
You
once
open
the
it
temperature- once
and
the
start
temperature
your
hits 80,
USB
you'll be
fan.
happy you have it. That little fan is nice.
It's
You
funny,
right there,
like-
Rube?
like-
What, excuse me?
You okay? 700 feet.
I think so.
Okay.
Also 400 for a moment.
For Rue, Calviar's at 500 actually.
Yeah, well, I think everybody's. That's that section. It's just that ridge is just not flat. It's like so jagged.
Yep, that's the word.
Gets a little bit better, close to the waypoint. And then, of course, we're flying back, and like I said, try not to get as low as you were coming up on the waypoint. I was even, when I did the test flight, I was even thinking if it would be an option to fly over to that other island that is currently to our right, coming back, and then sooner to the mainland. It could be an option, but I don't know. I didn't try it.
New declared task. Rise up now. Go.
There's actually not much of a slope at the top of the what's so called ridge.
It's a shitty ridge.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't matter how you look at it.
Task speed still says 231 kph though, average.
Mine's got 220 for 2.
Yeah,
Just
you'd be flying.
checking, am I
you'd be
showing
flying
up on little nav
downhill.
map for you?
What? So what was that?
Dagger, am I showing up on little nav map for you?
I'll let you know. Can't see you. Whereabouts are you?
Just behind Cal and AD
Okay.
Norman.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it. So that's really long play. I would say no. It's the short answer. You're not showing up on transmitter.
Hello.
Hello.
nice would it have been to fly this race with a 10-knot wind, though.
It
Yeah,
would
but-
not be nice.
It'd be doable though, right? But we wouldn't
Yeah.
be doing 220 kph cross country.
Exactly, I think so, yeah.
This is about the same height as our home ridge, but it's an awful lot better than the home ridge. It's got a vertical face in some parts and it's rock. I'm actually seeing if I can plan a task from Soaring.
Cool. Congrats, Larry.
Yeah.
Still leading away.
You lead, we'll follow.
Caught up a little bit though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like I said, I fucked up the other island. I lost 500 meters.
Getting crowded here. Six o'clock traffic.
Well, the rule is that if your right wing is on the ridge, you're right away.
Oh, is that you remember it?
I think so, isn't it?
Well, I know it's the right rule. I just hadn't thought of it in those.
Oh yeah.
You just can't block someone in. Yeah.
I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who is slower is the right.
No. No.
No. Okay.
On a ridge.
Overtaking and don't box them in.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a rule for paragliders.
No, same.
If you're faster, you pass on the the inside so that they can turn away. How you doing there, smart cat? Always flying a good flight.
I am fine. That one saw because I was in the turn.
I saw that. Cranked over.
He was just trying to put you off.
This is the bit where you want to slow down, Larry. And I'm not just saying that so I can catch up.
Just sounded just like that.
Yeah, it's about 70 knots, wasn't it?
Yeah. 50 knots.
Lots fine.
I know.
Basically, at this point, you want to aim at reaching the mainland coast. And yeah, the lift from the island below us, as you know, is not very strong. And gets weaker the more we fly down this lake. So don't say I didn't warn you.
I will try your other island.
Do it. I'm curious if it works.
Why do I always fly on the tops?
For fun.
Just don't understand how you can be so high. And I don't mean any substances.
Smoking.
Yeah, you're smoking, obviously.
One thing you need to understand, Lapland, is that the ridge lift is the strongest where the slope is the steepest, right? So that's one thing.
And
He has
following.
special code for his glider.
And the other thing is, you need to understand how close and how far away from the terrain you need to fly to get the most lift as well.
I think I'm too old to learn this anymore, but I will just fly after you so I can see where you go.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting the time in the glider, the experience.
Who was that? I was close, whoever that was.
Maybe on so McCready and estimated height from next to what point are you?
Currently at McCready 6 and then it says minus 2400. And I'm flying in a steady 2.6 knots lift. Flying 120 knots.
Finger Papa's going straight across. It's another island.
Ballsy.
That's the secret.
I'm scared.
It looks a long way over there.
It's going to be interesting for Rick. He's at 700 feet.
So,
I don't know what's wrong with this glider. I'm
Is the
doing my best,
canopy
but I
open?
can't. No, I've been looking at my flaps for 100 times, and my gear is up. But it feels like something is keeping me below. I don't know.
Bug wiper?
Can't get any lift.
air brakes?
Yeah. No.
You're trying to find an excuse and all that.
Which airplane
No,
are you
yeah, no,
flying?
and I checked if I had the right weather, but I don't know what's going on. But I can hardly keep it in the air.
What airplane are you
No,
flying?
not been drinking.
GS-33?
What's
Yeah, it's a GS318.
yes, same as me.
GS3.
What's the wind instrument saying? The wind speed is where you are.
13.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm just passing by you. Mine's saying 13 as well. not like there's that much distance between us really, but the performance of these gliders is so close that, you know, people are winning by seconds.
Yeah, I think that's kind of fascinating to see. Over these races we fly for like 1 hour and a half or so, and it's just seconds between us and different routes and stuff. That is really crazy.
It is.
Been so a few times at the exact same time too.
Chaz, what height have you got for waypoint 3?
Minus 1900 at
Oh, okay.
Equity 4.
Yeah, and waypoint 3 is I see it's at 500 feet, which sounds just about, you know, doable. If you got there at that height.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? The end of this ridge is crap. Just as the oak promised.
Yep, told you. Just make sure when you cross the sea, take the shortest route to the main coast.
I have a ferry line under where I cross the sea, so if I don't make it, there's a ferry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you are overtaking. I'm saving too much.
Well, we're not there yet, are we? I'll probably have to fly slower over the sea than you.
And I don't know how Dagger's doing it. It stays at 2,500 for some reason.
I know.
And fast.
He must have kept his engine on as well.
But the man's got some skills.
Because the ideal glider for this would have been the old 808.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Or you could better somebody's particular 808.
I was doing quite well in the sort of middle-aged 808, which had the flight model fixed, but the ASI was still reading wrong. I was in that little, and I flew like supersonic because, you know, I was misreading the speed, but it actually worked.
Yeah, which is didn't try to kill you at low speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep on looking at Dagger and say, damn, I'm low, but he's very high.
Yeah, it keeps going and it just doesn't move. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm down at 1,600 feet now, just as I'm about to cross over the sea, so I think you'll be able to get here much higher. Larry's a bit higher, but not
A little
much.
bit.
Oh, exactly. Plus, he's gaining altitude. He's at almost like 2,550 now, 2,500.
But if you don't go swimming in a straight line, it's much faster than over this other island.
Goodbye, Weak Lift Island.
Last 2 beeps on the village on the end of the island.
Oh yeah.
It's at 2,700 now and climbing. I don't get it.
No, I don't get that at all.
Nicely cooked task there, and just enough height to reach the waypoint.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at those lovely ridges over there.
Straight run home for there, isn't it?
Just have to get over there.
There's a little chicane just before the finish, but it's not an issue at all. But we will fly to another little island. Always a peninsula, don't remember now. Hey Larry, you took the more direct route, nice.
Yeah, I saved a lot of height, so I'm running.
Wow, that was quite a bit quicker, turns out, than me.
It was gaining the height on the run up though. That was tricky, wasn't it?
Uh-oh. Power lines.
Well.
Oh shit.
Wang.
That's my trick, power lines. Especially coming up to sunset or after sunset.
Yeah, I remember you had a love affair with them for a while in the beginning.
Yeah, especially the one that coming up or past sunset where I couldn't see the damn things. And I was only a few K from the finish as well. It was annoying.
That was actually also here in Croatia, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yes, yeah, it was a little further east.
Go for it, Pickles. You can do it.
Well, Bravo Tango is going straight to the waypoint.
Beagle's 900 feet.
No worries. Wave lift is a thing, I heard.
Well, it must be loose, a clear wave.
The cargo ship below me has a helipad. I can probably land on that.
Yeah, if you've got a ditch in the ocean, you should always ditch near something, like a boat.
Well, preferably something that floats.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Yes.
Yeah, failing that, an island.
I hope nobody will run out of daylight.
I will.
I think we're going to be okay. We've got Eric. He's on the same, the weak island, weak lift island ridge. So it's not that far behind. And I think he's tail end Charlie.
So this idea with the other island was not good. I was so deep here that for a long time I had to fly slow to get some height. I'm still 25 kilometers to the right.
Are you on the main coastline now, or?
Yeah, but still 25 kilometers.
Yeah.
The island was not so good, and I had only 1,500 feet before I can cross, and I had 1,000 feet or 900 when I arrived on the mainland, and it needs some work to get up again.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. That plan B.
Interesting is, I was anyhow not the first anymore, so it was an interesting experience.
Sun is blinding. Need to get my sunglasses out.
Yeah.
nice racing downwind. It's fun. I had a full downwind leg to my home harbor today.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah.
Spinning?
Yeah,
Spinning?
and no, 20 knots of wind, so I
Yeah,
left the
okay.
spinnaker. I went for the jib and full main. And yeah, I set a new speed record for the boat. With no surfing, just wind. Of 9.3 knots. Not so fast in this
That's quick.
compared to
Then.
this glider. Yeah, but for a sailboat, yeah. Monohull,
Yeah,
let's say.
it is pretty quick.
And in the archipelago that we have here in Stockholm, Sweden, it's so tight between the islands and stuff, so you actually can feel the speed, not just the water swirling around the boat. You see the land,
Oh
the
yes.
trees close by. It's amazing.
Ground speed 160 knots.
That's the tail will do that.
Mm-hmm. The difference in performance I have flying over photogrammetry versus non-photogrammetry is like 50 FPS.
That's weird. There's that you have a problem. It
Yeah,
shouldn't be that.
Yeah, I mean, this is using frame gen, right? So I don't know what the effective frame difference is, but or the real frame difference, but here right now I have 100 frames per second, and at the start over the photogrammetry ridge I had 50. Granted, we did have more gliders all bunched up together there as well. Ooh, I'm right at your tail, Larry.
It's a race. Who will be much time close to Vienna?
It just looks amazing, following you into the sunset so closely.
How romantic.
Yeah, it is.
Get a two-seater next time, you guys.
It's too good from behind.
Bring the bottle of wine and hold your hands.
It's all fun till the lights came on.
How the hell is Dagger that height?
Flying pretty conservatively. You guys are near red line. I'm flying so that I lose the least amount of altitude with the highest speed, watching the altimeter. Right now.
It's weird, the smart cat, you keep popping in and out with your gamer tag. I don't know if it's me or you or...
That's the same for me. Everybody disappears and reappears. And sometimes the little map is freezing too.
Got it, yeah.
Now you are in the lead,
Ooh, by a hair. I see you just to the left of me.
I was deciding too long to go by the sea or else.
Yeah. Here starts the photogrammetry again.
You'll have to remind me where that setting is again. I gotta just double check mine.
General
Data,
settings.
data.
data, yeah.
General settings data.
Hopefully that should improve when we can get all the cores of the processor in action.
Hopefully that helps, yeah.
Oh, I'm hoping you start earlier.
Still one key point coming up here. As we cross this waypoint, we have to fly over to that island to the left, but it shouldn't be an issue. Question is, how directly can you fly to the waypoint, really?
You can see your arrival heights all the way to the finish now, though. So shouldn't be too far off.
Yeah. Got minus 300 for the next waypoint and minus 600 for the finish.
Well done making waypoint 4.
Gosh, these rocks look amazing.
Horse driving on a 80-degree slope here.
We split, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
split over the split.
Exactly.
Don't die before the finish line.
No, it's embarrassing when you if you do that.
Second in a row, it will be awkward.
You don't want to make a habit.
Ooh, that's close.
Always forgetting to go to the waypoint. That took me off route a bit. So I see power lines.
I think you got me, Larry. Nice one. Wow. Finish. That was like 2 seconds difference.
Yeah.
Depends on your start times.
Doesn't matter. It's not a race, but
Of course it's not.
I'm going down.
You beat me by 7 seconds, Larry. Well done. Congrats.
Wow.
Well
Yeah,
done,
congrats.
Aaron.
Yes, but not so fun for me because I gain a lot in the beginning, the other way, I think, but I constantly losing or
So you're going backwards.
yeah, you know.
Yeah, they're right before the sun's down.
Well done, Jazz.
Not quite there yet. Finished.
Well then.
Nice task.
Wonderful task.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Now I have to slow down for landing.
Don't forget to dump ballast.
Okay, did forget.
So you're across the finish line. November Tango right downwind for that runway.
Turning left base.
Okay, coming in for landing quickly. Across the finish line, 43 feet AGL.
Well, at least it's positive. I forgot about my undercarriage.
I was 5 minutes faster than my test flight. Still not fast enough to beat Larry down.
Did you fly same way in the test flight?
Everything the same, yeah, during my test flight.
Base leg.
Copper's trying to kill my glider that is lost.
How do I do it again in Google Map to get my file?
I don't remember. Somewhere in flight, export as something.
You're in English or in French?
English.
So it's file, then export.
Okay, I see flight plan.
And then let's choose format GPX.
Export options.
Yeah, and choose GPX.
Export option, not export flight plan to other formats. I think. Is that it? Ah no, GPX. I see.
Exchange format GPS.
Yes. Okay. Load aircraft trail export flight plan and trail as GPX. Thank you.
Don't forget to create a ticket for your gold badge if you haven't got it yet.
Natalia, what is your time on the
That was awesome.
other restaurant?
XD Ken, how you doing over there?
Strangely enough, I didn't actually get a really warning.
You did not.
No.
You just said, "Hey, well, good job."
Oh, I should have renamed the file. So what's the format again? Name.
Oh, just put your name in the front of it. It'll be fine. I'll do that.
Okay. Get rid of this one. Smart cat, we're very close. 43.35.
Are you in front?
Crucial question.
On the screenshot it says you're 45, 43, and it says 45, 45, 35. So I would be in front of you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the task. I'm able to see the past minutes of Germany, Denmark, so thank you very much.
Yeah. So yeah.
Bye.
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 Yep, I'm ready as well. Thanks again. You're a quick task.
Thank you. See ya.
B21, I have a question. Do you know, would it be possible? I don't know. You know, some app when you start. No. That wouldn't help. No, sorry.
you need more help, whatever that was.
Yeah, I was thinking when you start, click the flight button, that your app, the B1 logger, B21 logger, would start automatically without you worrying about it or knowing about it.
Well, there's two different things there. You can configure the logger so it starts when you boot your PC. Right, that's an option on the settings. The other is Flight Sim has a way. There's a file, a configuration file for Flight Sim, where you can put any exe in there. You know, you can refer to whatever programs you want to auto start. So that's not really something to do with the logger. That's in general. You know, it is editing. It means editing some shit. So it's not a lot of people do, but that is a capability.
So my question, does it matter if you start the logger like, you know, an hour before the community flight?
Oh no, mine leave mine permanently running.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Cable on, please.
Yeah, mine's always running.
Wings level.
For some reason in my head I was trying to save some, you know, file.
Take up slack.
Kilobytes or whatever. I just don't know. File space.
No.
All
It's
out.
an efficient code, and it'll just sit there.
Level.
I should change the message where it says not connected.
Take up slack.
I should really call that message waiting for Microsoft Flight Simulator.